Good morning, YouTube. How you doing? Today is Monday, and it's absolutely cold. It is freezing cold, and the wind is blowing like crazy. It's cold in my neighborhood. It's cold. As I am bundled up, I'm coming to you with a video to talk about, Oh, by the way, I'm also in the car because today is school for the kids. They got today and tomorrow to go, so I'm gonna take advantage of it some kind of way. But just here talking about it because I'm sitting here in my car waiting on my other son to come out, and it just finally hit me that my children, me and their dad, won't be together for Christmas like we men. It just finally hit me. It really hit me because Christmas is Saturday, but we made it happen for our kids. It was. He would be here with us. He will be here with us. And my kids would have been so happy. He will be here with us. My kids will be happy. Because they was their daddy. This is the first Christmas I'm going to be without my husband. Let that sink in for a minute. It's a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling. Because I never thought that I'll be in this position. I never thought that. I never. Let that sink in. We would have the tree. Well, as soon as Thanksgiving was over, we was get together, all of us, and decorate the tree together, listen to the Christmas music and stuff like that. And then, this week right here alone, we would have been doing the gingerbread houses. The boys, me, the boys, and their daddy. We would have been, it would have been a happier time. But not no more. Not no more. I got to figure out how to have a Christmas for my boys that they can remember. But this year is not going to be a memorable Christmas. It's not. The one thing I was looking forward to was all us being home together. Me and my husband, we be cooking together, listen to the Christmas music and just having a good time, But that is no more. No more. No more. Whew. Oh, sometimes I blame myself for what's going on right here. Sometimes I do. But I try not to think or go that route. Especially in the beginning of our especially in the beginning when I found out when my husband was cheating on me. I blame myself. Because I didn't know what more I could do for him to love me again. I didn't know what more I could do. I don't know. We used to be single. We used to be together before we had our kids. We really enjoyed each other's company. You know, I had more time to give to him. I could give all my time to him. But once we started having kids, things changed. Yesterday, on Snapchat, I talked to another one of the women that my husband was going with, and she lives in Tennessee. And she was more of a woman that was willing to pay him, because I remember one time talking to her prior to this. She said that she sent him $100 because he told her he didn't have nothing to eat, and when he was working in this little town called Camilla. And I'm like, wow. And this woman got kids. She got kids just like me, younger kids. I told that woman, don't sit here no more money. Don't sit here no more money in your life. And that's on God. Don't do it. Mm-mm. Well, she said they went out on a date, and that was pretty much it. But he called her from time to time. But like I told the woman, I'm not mad at him. But for some odd reason, he always talking about me and the kids with these women. Does that make sense, YouTube? I mean, he wasn't saying anything bad. That he was just saying that, I'm smart and I'm getting my second degree, and he love his boys. But why are you confiding in these women? Tell it to me. Tell it to me. That's what I'm here for. I just can't believe sometimes how naive I was dealing with my husband. I just can't believe it. I just can't believe how naive I was. In the beginning, he made me feel special. He replaced that father figure that I always craved for, because I never grew up with my daddy or grew around my daddy. The next to the closest thing I had was my uncle that lived in Arcadia. But I didn't be around him as much either. But he provided something for me, because before I got with my husband, I was always dominating the men or whoever I was dealing with. I was dominating. It was always my rules, my way, that type of thing, and I was just dominant. So the ball stopped when I got with him, and he appeared to be a real man to me. He appeared to be a real man to me. And so he didn't play my games. He didn't play none of my games or take none of my stuff. So that was a real eye-opener to me, and that really impressed me. I'm like, okay, all right, let's see how this gonna go. I didn't know my husband when we got together. I didn't know that he was on. Well, I ain't gonna say. Is that right to say that he was on drugs? Because I think he was just smoking this thing they call dirties. I think he was just doing that. I'm not sure what all he was doing, but that was he was doing. And then when he wasn't doing that, he was stealing from me. Yep, he was stealing from me. But I ignored it. I tried calling myself, confronting him, but that didn't seem to faze him. Because he just found a way to turn it around and make it seem like it's my fault as usual. So I went through a lot of that, him accusing me of being with other men, him doing things to me and then turning it around and make it seem like it was my fault or I'm the reason why it happened. So that right there went on a lot in the relationships, especially in the beginning. He used to get me all the time, come up with all kind of ideas just to for me to put some money in his hand when he didn't have any money. All kind of bogus ideas. I've heard it all. But I ignored the flags and hung right on in there with him. But, we can't see the future. We can't predict the future, and we just have to, go through life, making all kind of mistakes. And hopefully we can try to correct them. This hair is itching the hell out of me. It really is. I'm not ready to snatch it out. I'm about ready to let it go. But, prior to me getting married to my husband, I got pregnant first. I was about a month pregnant, after I went to the doctor and got the blood test and all that stuff. So it was about a month, and then we decided from that point on that we was going to get married. So we had us a wedding. We had us a courthouse wedding in Point Augusta, I invited my mama, to see me get married, but she didn't never come. She didn't come to that. She just came to the buffet part when we went to go out to eat. That lady right there, I'll tell you, something else too. But thinking about it, people say they marry their parents. When they're looking at somebody, they marry their parents. And Ben, my husband, he had a lot of qualities like my mama. A lot of qualities. So that felt familiar to me in a way. They really did feel familiar to me. Yeah. That felt familiar to me. But this week right here, I believe it's going to be a little hard because I have to look at my kids to see how I have to try to see how my kids going to react to not having their daddy home for Christmas. I don't even know if I'm going to cook a Christmas meal. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I might. I don't know. I might. But just thinking about the idea that we're not going to be all together. This camera always make it look like I'm asleep. My eyes are open. They're open, but they always make it like I'm sleeping. But I'm awake. I thank God every day. I thank God every day because I didn't think I was worthy of support from people or anything like that. I didn't think that for a long time, long time, even before all this stuff was happening with my husband, and just sitting on the stuff that happened to me over the years of my life. And
y'all have my shoes in here? Ah, yes, I did.
That's my son, my annoying son. My annoying son. Messing up my video.
Hello, YouTube.
Say hello to the fans.
Hello.
Say hello to my subscribers.
Hello.
I can't even see you.
Hello. I'm here getting my shoes. Anyone?
Why, I told you not to have that stuff in my car. What's wrong with you? Don't play with it. Don't play with me.
They ain't not in here.
Don't even talk no more. Shut the door. Come here and close my door. Boy. That's my oldest boy. He go to school. His school starts at 8:51 to 3:51. Yeah, he's in middle school. His name is Amandre. It gets complicated after that. But like I was saying, I never thought I could have a support, the support I have now, because I always stayed so isolated. I was selective of who I dealt with before I even had my husband. I was very selective. I didn't hang with anybody and everybody. I wasn't even a popular kid coming up. I was just going through the emotions. Just going through the motions when I was a kid, teenager, young adult. Just going through the motions. But I oftentimes wonder, YouTube, what made me so special to my husband that he would want to marry me. And he has two previous I hate to call them baby mamas. I really don't like to say that word, but he had two baby mamas prior to me, and he could have married them. But he married me. And for him to marry me and then we have to go through something like this, it just makes me wonder why. But I don't want to question God. I don't want to question God like that. I don't want to do that. So I'm always wondering, trying to get a better understanding of why things happen, So I don't know. I just hope that, doing my healing process, that I can help somebody else too. That's my only wish, my only hope, and my only pray that I can help somebody else, because Lord knows I didn't have a blueprint to this thing called marriage or motherhood. I didn't have a blueprint. But I knew what I didn't want to do when it came to raising my kids. I knew that much. Yep. Well, YouTube, I'm going to close this video out. And I will talk to y'all probably later on in the day. So, y'all that are in the cold weather like me, stay warm. And y'all that's in the hot weather, enjoy the sun. Until then, I am out. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please, I need all the support. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching today's video. Have a good day. Have a blessed day. Thank you.